Imagine spending 5 weeks living in a garage rebuilding an engine to find after your first test drive you're still leaking oil. Sucks, right? Well, we found a replacement seal and we've now fitted it, and the only thing left to do is to pack up, hit the road and see if we finally fixed our oil leak.
You reckon, baby? Latin American safety standards.
Sketchy as shit, man.
What the hell is that? Now I understand why all our stuff got wet, and I thought it was under a roof and it was fine.
Yeah, it's just gonna fill up really quickly.
Lee is on it because oh Jesus. What are you doing?
We're getting ready to leave, baby. Time to recycle all of our cans because we're all about the planet.
6 weeks of beer cans. Let's see how much money we get.
One bean.
So we made 6,600.
About £5.
About a fiver.
Let's go buy some beers, make some more money.
Recycling your beer cans buys you a 6-pack and...
I mean, that was mainly probably the copper.
Probably was just the copper.
I mean, the copper on Ruby is probably the most expensive part of it.
Can't rust either. But I'm going to say, you know, at least I recycled something, because sometimes it's really hard to recycle when you're on the road, and then I feel really bad for throwing glass and everything in the bin, but sometimes you just don't really have a choice. So at least for once we could put it in the right place.
So we get our beers down the road.
On the corner there is the bottiglia.
And most of the week this guy's been feeding us because we've just been too busy to cook. And everything from papas and pizza, ferros. Mañana.
I have got a leaving present. It's rather bright hat. You can never have too many hats.
You can never have too many hats. That's my philosophy.
And he wanted to give us some Chilean sweets, but unfortunately we have to leave too early. So, you know, free hat though. Amy, ready?
break too many things.
Oh, so many speed bumps. Last time we drove this road, we had to pull over, I don't know, so many times. Because there's lots and lots of speed bumps and there's loads of lorries all heading to the border, and it means that we have to drive and stop and start and stop and start really slowly, and it was incredibly hot. So we took hours getting up here. Fortunately this time, even though we are stuck behind a lorry, our fans are holding us because it's so much cooler. So I'm hoping that at least we don't have to pull over too many times.
So we've been struggling up the mountain pass trying to get to our friends, and whilst we were pulled over, we had a look, and this is the fuse for one of our fans on the radiator. I can't understand why it's not working. Look at it. It's in perfect condition. So we're just letting Ruby cool down. Our friends are heading off to make a start on the pass, and Willow's trying to think of a temporary bodge to get the other fan back on, because it's the first fan which comes on at 95, so we're just creeping up to 100 straight away, and then one fan's trying to bring it back down and it's struggling. So it's hard because we don't know why it's done it, and it's melted the entire fuse box and it's melted the connector in the fan. So there's something seriously wrong. Most likely the fan seized, but we're pretty sure we heard it running, so who knows. Let's see what happens. Explain what you've done.
We have made it to this road, which doesn't look like much on my video, but if you saw us cross last time, you will know that this is a crazy hairpin road. So I was gonna do some like electrical bodgery on the fans, but as I poked it, it turned back on. So we have I think that melted connector is giving us a bad connection. No surprises there. And so now we have two fans running. We are actually going up okay at the moment. Once we get...
So Ruby's actually handling the temperature right now. Our next problem is, as you can see behind me, lots of traffic jams. They're doing lots of road works, preparing it, I imagine, for the snow that's about to come. And it's just insane. After a couple hours of driving, we had finally made it back to the Aduana building. Unlike other border crossings, this one was a drive-through facility. Here you officially sign out of Chile and complete your paperwork to enter Argentina. criminals in the world.
Took us half an hour to get through immigration, and the way we dealt with the cats is we have left them up here a few minutes with our friends. So we both did the borders separately, and we both looked after each other's cats. So we're just gonna hop back, pick up all of our cats and stuff, and we are in, and we made it. And oh my god, I'm so relieved.
That smile.
We're gonna go drink that bottle of birthday champagne that we never cracked open now, I think. Dirty window. Look.
We're out of the garage! Woo! And Willow has got some even better news to share with you. Go show him, love.
We drove a really big hill and got the engine really hot, and it's not leaking oil. We think we fixed it, and yeah.
Who's ready to go exploring? Oh.
Ooh.